Today I'm watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, Episode 5. Episode 4 was about Oz and his werewolfness, and we also saw the return of Angel, and the end of the episode he said Buffy's name. He was still obviously very traumatized from his experience in hell, and I'm curious to see where that's going to go, if Buffy's going to tell anybody that Angel's back. I don't know obviously if he's mentally back, but physically he's here, so I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that. Buffy's back at school. She's getting somewhat of a normal life, as normal as possible in Sunnydale. She's also seeing this guy Scott, so yeah, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen with that. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you're ever curious about what gear I use or what's on the bookshelf, I've included a link in the description. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
But I'm excited about the dance.
Me too.
Okay, she's trying at least, you know, going to the dance. Okay. Yeah, and Angel's just killing time in this creepy castle.
Thinking about college. And I'm involved with some.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering if she was going to tell him. Oh my gosh, that's, yeah. Okay, I didn't know her and Scott were that serious, but she's telling Angel about it, so...
I don't think we should see each other anymore.
What? What the frick is going on with this? She just told Angel, now she's getting dumped.
Drastic distraction reduction.
He's like, yeah, I don't believe it.
I'm really sorry.
There goes the dance. Yeah, and she like just told Angel, and then now Scott's dumping her. Yeah, because she's clearly distracted now that Angel's back. Okay, who's creepy spying on her? From a very suspicious van. Oh my god, that cell phone. Yes! Oh, if you recognize that sound, you grew up in the 90s. Okay, Professor Xavier, what are we doing here?
Is that her?
In the nubile flesh.
Oh, okay, Mr. Trick. He's back.
That's the target.
Okay, so they've given up going after Faith. They're going after Buffy now. Oh, shoot.
I should have brought it to your attention sooner, but I wanted to confirm.
Why is he smelling the paper? What is this weird...
Your hands, please. Sir.
What?
Your hands.
This is the first time we've seen the mayor. We've only ever seen him on the phone. Or no, he was in a few episodes in Season 2, I believe. This is the first time we've seen him in Season 3.
I'll take care of it.
You have all my faith.
Okay, so the mayor is a germaphobe and knows about these two goons who are in town who have a very disturbing track record of horrible things. Oh, class photos! Ah, yeah. Ugh, that's unsettling. Oh, Willow's so cute! Ugh. No, you only get one. They never let you redo it. Yep, classic Oz.
Not the stud using part, though. Or probably not.
Okay, yeah, so Faith and Buffy are gonna go to homecoming together. Cute.
Were you absent a lot,
Buffy?
Shoot, yeah.
Hi.
And yeah, I don't guess Giles can write her one.
No, actually you're not.
What do you mean?
She missed the photos.
Works. Obviously, it involves handing out entirely lame flyers.
no.
Yeah.
Monster's blood and innards, then you'd be a shoo-in. Like to see you try to win the crown.
Oh, is Buffy gonna run? Oh, shoot, rivals.
What does that mean?
Whoa, yeah, here we go.
There. I'm talking about Buffy. You've awakened the prom queen within,
Oh my.
and that crown is going to be mine.
Yeah, she said she was like into other like homecoming dances and stuff when she lived in LA, so okay.
Vampire? Whatever the hell you on.
Yo, God, it's like a dinosaur lizard man. What the frick is this thing? It looks like he ate too many carrots.
Of the Meatquat clan.
Sure. Yep.
Isn't that nice?
Representation matters.
You've all seen. The second, Faith is a little more elusive.
Okay, going after both of them.
Spiny-headed looking creatures, welcome to Slayerfest 98.
Oh my God. Yeah, he like sold tickets to this weird game where people can hunt down Buffy, basically. So that's what those two guys in the van were doing, and whatever that dinosaur creature thing is, and vampires. Oh man, that doesn't look good. It wouldn't be a school dance if they weren't being attacked by something. Oh, it's so cute, the two of them getting ready together.
We should face it, Will. You and I are gonna be in neighboring rest homes while I come over so you can...
Aww.
Well, I can't think of anything that's not really gross, so...
That's cute, yeah. They're both going with other people, and I think at one point Willow probably thought she'd be going to homecoming with Xander, or hoped she would anyway.
I don't know that. What about you and Cordelia?
What's with this weird, like, partition?
This conquest.
Oh yeah, well, since when did you become a...
Oh my.
I know. Nice.
I was gonna go with gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, that one's a winner. Aw, such a cute moment.
No problem.
Oh, what? What are we doing? Smooching? Oh, trouble. What?
That didn't just happen.
Ah!
I mean, it did, but it didn't.
Ah!
And I would never.
I would never either. It must be the clothes. It's a fluke.
It's a close.
Must be the clothes.
And there'll be no more flukes.
Oh my God, they kissed.
We gotta get out of these clothes.
Right now.
This is gonna get weird.
I didn't mean.
I didn't mean.
Oh God.
The war. It's won or lost in the trenches. Holly, Michelle.
They finally kissed. Honestly, I thought they'd go this entire series without kissing. It happened.
Xander,
I got you new flyers.
let's get cracking.
Yeah, oh man, these guys are stuck in the middle, helping both of them with the campaign. Makes sense.
Thanks for what you said, Buffy. I think we're getting along great. Don't you?
Yeah, none of our friends are gonna, oh man. They already agreed to help Cordelia, obviously, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna do this all on my own then, I guess. Oh, the gentle arm touch. Meanwhile, these guys are preparing their own, oh my. Yeah, they've turned it into like a hunting game against these slayers, basically. So messed up. Oh God. Where did he get that leg from? Oh my God. Did they just go back in there when he's done? Oh my God, he just shot out like, what the frick were those things?
Yep. Thank you.
He seems to have bounced back from the death of two of his closest friends real quick. Okay, there's like 4 on there, you know. Baked goods are always a good form of bribery. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my. Yeah, I feel like Cordelia's might have deeper pockets for this campaign.
Further more important than all we've been through together. Or the number of times that I've saved your life.
Guilt. Just laying that guilt on.
15 minutes alone on your computer with Cordelia's database. Okay.
Oh God, she's gonna like sabotage. Oh my.
People like this. Do you have parents?
Yeah, 2 of them, unlike some people.
Whoa, Cordelia. Oh.
I'm talking about Buffy and Cordelia.
Oh
Me too.
no.
What are we gonna do?
Now Xander has feelings for Willow.
Just your mouth. It just does the sweet.
What are we doing here? Are they getting together? Yeah, is she gonna break up with Oz? Like, oh my gosh. he get a break with Cordelia and then be with Willow. I don't know. Honestly, I thought that storyline was like done because they had moved on. They were doing okay. This is gonna be an awkward car ride.
What is this?
Looks like the middle of the woods.
What's massively wrong with this picture?
Oh, he's gonna hunt them down. They want the chase. Oh my god, they put a VCR out here? Yes.
30 seconds. No, that's 17 now to run for your life.
Oh my god, he's so sick. Creative, but sick.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, and it's Cordelia, not, oh my god, they even have a logo created.
On Oz's band. He's a great guy, Oz.
You wrote this song for me?
Oh no.
We have to find Buffy. Something terrible's happened.
Yes.
Just kidding. Thought I'd give you a scare.
Oh my god, I thought he knew. I was like, how does he know already? And they reacted with like 0% of enthusiasm.
Explain that I'm not a Slayer and they let me go. Look out!
Oh, so close. Oh my god. Is that a bear trap? Oh, bonked him. Oh! Yeah.
That's got a smart.
Oh my god, those things are freaking deadly.
Hi.
Yes, Faith, yes. What are friends for?
Some temporary insanity that made me think I loved him.
Aww.
And now I'm never gonna get the chance to tell him.
Oh, Cordelia, having a sweet moment.
It's working. Where's a damn weapon?
Yeah, she's like, fuel that anger.
And you didn't think that'd be helpful?
To call for help?
For... Oh.
Right.
You're about to see why Daniel...
Oh my god, these graphics. Yes, it looks like Flight Simulator.
Want me to cut that leg off?
Oh my, there has to be another option.
Why is it every time I go somewhere with you, it always ends in violence and terror?
She's a vampire slayer.
You can understand.
Yeah, like she's trying to separate like Buffy the human from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Homecoming queen.
She's still a teenager and wants to do regular things.
Besides, I look cute in a tiara.
Do you hear?
Ah! Oh god! Oh god, those knives. Whoa, antler fight. Okay, yeah, get him with the spatula. Or the flipper, whatever it is. Bye! The old pulled the rug from underneath you. Oh! Well, you know, you were almost there.
Cordelia, the spatula.
Yeah, stick with the spatula.
Prepare to launch.
What are they launching? They have rockets? Oh, bonked him. Uh-oh. Bye! Oh! Well, one down. Yeah, because they don't know that Faith's not with them, but if they figure that out, they're gonna go after her. And they also need better weapons than a spatula.
When's she coming?
Well, he's her watcher. She'll show.
Oh my god, no, they got Giles! No. GPS has come so far.
I'll take care of it.
Slayerfest 98 sounds like a metal concert.
Anybody got a woman here?
Jungle, Bob, and Spikehead are down and out.
The police arrested Mr. Trick? Okay.
We just need to find you.
Ah! And with a pink feather. That looks like what Drew Barrymore wore in Never Been Kissed.
Buffy!
Oh, right to the face. Yeah! The spatula? Will that work? Oh, I guess so. Bye!
In the end, Buffy's just the runner-up. I'm the queen.
Hello.
Me mad? What do you think I'm gonna do to you?
She's scary. Oh, God.
Although I don't recall them mentioning corsage.
It's the tracking thing. It's the tracking is in the corsage.
Have them both in range.
Or you think you do. Ha 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 ha. Bonked him. They're gonna shoot each other?
Fire!
Oh, God. Oh, God. That's so twisted. She made them shoot each other. And now he thinks they're dead. Yeah, because they had the trackers on them. Yeah, and it was interesting to see just Buffy and Cordelia take this on. Like, Xander wasn't involved, Willow wasn't involved.
Well, clothes make the man.
They didn't take him to jail, they took him to the mayor. Fine police work.
That's a very enterprising idea you have, Slayerfest.
Oh my god, this mayor is effed.
Well, moist towelette?
Okay, yeah, so the mayor is now working with Mr. Trick, just further proving his evilness. And wants to get rid of rebellious children.
Where are they?
Maybe specifically Buffy and Faith.
Tell you one thing, though. You don't want to mess with Cordelia.
He's like, oh, I'm in trouble.
Hey, I believe we have a first for Sunnydale High.
Is it a tie? Oh, yeah!
Are Holly Charleston and Michelle Blake.
It's a tie, but not for either of them. Oh, shoot. Well, thanks for playing. They're both just like, what the F just happened? So that was my first time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, Episode 5. I thought it was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. I was wondering if it would be a 2-part episode, but it wasn't. We were able to see the conclusion in this one episode, but it was all about homecoming. And it feels like in this episode, they were kind of laying down the groundwork or re-emphasizing that this is senior year and putting the importance on, you know, finishing high school. And the mayor, we found out it's also an election year, so I feel like those two storylines will play in heavily in the finale. That's my prediction. Please no spoilers, but with the mayor running for election again and the high school graduation, I'm predicting that being the season finale, as that would be the end of the school year, and we've seen that in previous seasons. That's how they kind of end things when the school year ends. We saw Buffy and Cordelia both run for homecoming queen. Cordelia wasn't really a big surprise. That's kind of her thing. And she kind of brought up to Buffy, like, you're not really involved in school activities. You've got this whole other life outside of school. Whereas Cordelia is more involved with school stuff. And I think Buffy originally was like, yeah, I'm going to go into this just to prove to Cordelia that she thinks she knows everything and that I can do this just as well as she can. And then we kind of saw her in this episode try and separate Buffy the person from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or at least that's how I interpret it. 'Cause she was like, all I do is slay, basically. That's my whole world, is just slaying vampires, and, you know, that's kind of takes up majority of my time, so that's why school kind of falls in second. When this opportunity came up for homecoming, she was like, you know what, I want to get back more involved in school stuff. As she's mentioned before, she was involved in other homecoming type dances and stuff when she lived in LA, because she was popular, and that seemed to just be her normal world before she found out she was a slayer. So maybe this was something trying to reconnect with what she knew before, and trying to, you know, like, she missed yearbook photos, which was a bummer, and she doesn't, now she's not even going to be in the yearbook because she isn't involved in, like, French club or band or, like, any other of those high school activities. So hopefully they'll let her reshoot the photos, but yeah, I think she just kind of realized, like, her normal social life aspect of being a high schooler was lacking, and wanted to try and find something that made her feel more connected to her school, and, you know, she, like she said, like, look back on her life and have it not just be slaying constantly. We did see Buffy talk to Angel at the start of this episode, and he's still recovering, and she's bringing him food, but she did mention that, hey, I am seeing somebody, and she's like, he makes me happy, and it's, you know, that's what she needs, is some stability. And I felt bad for Angel because he is a vampire, obviously, and wants Buffy to be happy, but also wants her to be with him. So yeah, it was definitely conflicting, but I wasn't sure she would tell him because I didn't feel like her and Scott were that serious. But they did have plans to go to homecoming, and then Scott decides to break up with Buffy. Shortly after she tells Angel that she's seeing somebody, Scott actually dumps her and decides to take someone else to homecoming. And his reasoning is basically like, you know, when we first met, you were very excited and you were full of life, he says, and then now you're incredibly distracted, and that's mostly because Angel is back, I feel, and she's thinking about him while she's at school, and is he going to escape, even if it's not in, like, a romantic sense necessarily yet. I don't know if she's there yet, but I feel like she still has feelings for him, but maybe she was using her relationship with Scott as a way to move on from Angel. And she's said that she's not going to tell anybody that he's back. And I was like, there's no way that he can just be in town and nobody find out. Like, I feel like they're going to find out eventually. Whether it's through her or not, I feel like that someone's going to find out, and then that's going to blow up. She thinks they won't understand, which is reasonable. And when she mentioned Giles' names, his face kind of just dropped, and I think the realization of what he had done, like, I'm sure he's been thinking about it because it seems like his memories are kind of there. It wasn't a long conversation, but he recognized Buffy at least, and yeah, the thought of Giles facing Angel, and yeah, I don't know, I'm sure it'll happen, but I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't have high hopes for it going over well. Faith was back in this episode. We saw her and Buffy training together, and we did have plans to go to homecoming together once Scott broke up with Buffy. And then we see that scene where Faith goes up to Scott's new date at homecoming and embarrasses him. And I'm really glad Faith is in this season, and I feel like she's just gonna add a different element and a different perspective to the show, so I'm really excited to see where that's gonna go. Mr. Trick, who was in a few episodes ago, was back in this episode, so I feel like he will be throughout the season, and we found out that he is hosting and organizing this horrible event called Slayerfest 98, where basically he takes money from people and then creates like a human hunting or a vampire slayer hunting game where people compete and try and kill the slayer, and I guess if you won you got a cash prize or something like that. But well, very twisted idea, but it was an interesting element. There wouldn't be a school event without some kind of, horrible thing happening to Buffy, but they wanted it to be against Faith and Buffy as they're both Slayers, but as we saw, Cordelia and Buffy needed some time alone to chat, so it ended up being Cordelia and Buffy. So usually these big events, like Willow's involved, Xander's involved, but they obviously had their own stuff going on, and it was just Buffy and Cordelia, which we saw at a previous dance, I believe, in maybe even in season 1, with the invisibility girl, when she had them tied up and was attacking them. But it was interesting to see Cordelia and Buffy face off against these two, and we saw Cordelia, she may not have the slaying skills as she was using a spatula to take these guys down, but she definitely stood up for herself and was like, you know what? She's like, I'm not scared of you. Like, I've heard all these horrible things you're going to do to me before, so, what are you going to do about it, basically? And it was actually pretty intimidating. And the vampire leaves. Luckily, Giles was okay since they had attacked him, and then that scene when she had those two brothers shoot each other, even though they didn't know they were shooting each other, because she attacked the tracking devices onto their backs with wet toilet paper. But yeah, oh man, that was a cruel twist of fate to have them unintentionally kill each other, but it worked, and Buffy was able to go to the dance and see that her and Cordelia, in fact, both lost, so maybe they will bond over their, losing this homecoming and, can go back to being kind of friends. They're still not the best of friends, but I feel like this might have made them a little bit more understanding of each other. These police officers showed up where Mr. Trick was and arrested him, but of course they didn't take him to jail because it's Sunnydale and the police operate very differently. They took him to the mayor's office, and the mayor was like, how are you? Like, just fanboying basically over this guy who is just a monster and that he knows he's a vampire. So my theory that the mayor knew about the Hellmouth, knew about all these things was correct. He isn't at all shocked that this guy's saying he's a vampire and wants him to work for him because he thinks there's rebellious children in Sunnydale and children are the future. So his plan was basically, hey, let's get Mr. Trick and his evil ways. He was like impressed with his Slayerfest plan, and I loved seeing that VCR and TV in the woods. That was great. Whoever set that up just must have had the world's longest extension cord. But yeah, and the fact that the principal was intrigued and wanted to work with this guy and clearly wants to take out Buffy and Faith and whoever else he deems rebellious, basically. So I feel like it'll be the mayor versus Buffy. He may not know about Faith yet, I don't know, but and then Mr. Trick was like, oh, I think we actually took care of that problem tonight, because when they looked at the trackers, they saw that they had died, even though it was the two brothers, not Buffy and Faith. So maybe the mayor will think this problem solved for now and lay low. Who knows? It definitely seems like Mr. Trick, the mayor, Faith are all going to be throughout the rest of the season. So I'm curious and excited to see what's going to happen with that, especially if it's an election year. Cordelia also said that she loves Xander. I don't know if she said that to Xander yet, or maybe this is the first time she said it out loud, but she says she loves him. And of course, in this episode, we also saw Xander and Willow kiss. And now it kind of seems like they have feelings for each other. Like, we knew Willow had feelings for Xander a while ago, but when she started dating Oz, I thought maybe she had, moved on from those things. And as Xander was also dating Cordelia, we thought, that storyline, or at least I thought that storyline was kind of on the back burner. They had accepted that, or Willow had accepted that Xander didn't feel the same, but they're getting ready for homecoming. And, Xander says, "This is the first time I feel like I'm really seeing you," and they kiss. So, I mean, obviously they have a very solid friendship. They've known each other for forever. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. And it's making me anxious because I know Willow had very strong feelings for Xander. And now Xander seems to have realized how amazing Willow is, even though we've known that all along, obviously. And Cordelia was like, "Yeah, you won't like me when I'm angry, and like, don't piss me off," kind of thing. And Xander kind of was like, this is not gonna go well. I don't know if they would break up with their respective partners and then start seeing each other, or if they will just try to pretend this kiss didn't happen. Again, please no spoilers, but yeah, they've definitely kissed, and oh man, and it wasn't just like, "Oh, that was a mistake, let's never talk about it." It's still, they definitely have feelings brewing and something is going on, so they can't avoid each other. Obviously, they both go to the same school and like see each other all the time, so I don't know what it would be like if Xander breaks up with Cordelia and Willow breaks up with Oz, and Willow and Xander start dating, and what that looks like. Yeah, I have no idea. I really like Willow and Oz together, and yeah, I feel like Xander had a million chances. Overall, I thought it was a great episode. A lot happened. So yeah, I'm very curious to see what the next episode's going to be. Like I said, we saw Mr. Trick was talking with the mayor, what they're working on. Xander and Willow kissed. What's that going to lead to? Buffy is now single again, so is she going to start pursuing something with Angel? Yeah, just a big episode, lots of things happening, and of course, homecoming dance at the same time. But I'm really enjoying this season so far, so thank you so much for sharing on this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Why is he smelling the paper? Oh, class photos! It wouldn't be a school dance if they weren't being attacked by something. Oh, the gentle arm touch. Where did he get that leg from? Baked goods are always a good form of bribery. They put a VCR out here. Graphics. Yes, it looks like Flight Simulator. Yeah, stick with the special. Police arrested Mr. Trick. Tracking is in the corsage.